Howdy ho YouTube, it's Rocky again. Welcome to my eBay pickups bonanza. So I've got some tools to help. Pliers, hammer. So as you can probably tell, I've bought a few things off eBay over the last 2-3 weeks. Haven't opened, well not eBay, Amazon and eBay. Haven't opened any of it. I thought I'd do it all live on camera. So I got started, we're going to be here a while. First one, from Amazon. We have Star Trek Conquest on the PS2. There is an original PlayStation seal, so I'm assuming this is new. However, whoever sold it's got like fucking stick on the back. Oh, that's not going to come off. Ooh. Some of these are look really well packed, and some of these look, well, frankly, horrendously well packed. This is one I had to pick up from, one of a few I've had to pick up from a local sorting office over the last couple of weeks. Got a table in front of me to make things a bit easier today. Normally I try and save all the packing materials, but in certain cases, to save time, I know it's riveting. Some of these I literally put stupidly small bids on, and must have got it at the right time. This being one of them. Star Trek Klingon! PC big box game. A good friend of mine and I bought this day of release. Yeah. So inside, wow, really well packed. Almost makes up for the fucking padded envelope we put it in. Game CDs. Unmarked. Money card that nobody ever used to fill in. The manual. It doesn't actually tell me how much this one cost, but considering I paid including postage £1.28, I'm almost certain you lost money. So it's a nice big box. That was one I was wondering whether it would actually turn up or not. And it did, quite quickly. This is obviously a DVD case. I'm actually going to check how much they charged me for postage because it's got $1.17 on the packet, and there's no padding on this at all. It's literally just it's either an envelope or some thick paper with some brown paper on it. Let's find out. Oh, it's the remnants of an old envelope and a piece of A4 paper covering one of the more random buys. London 2012 Olympic Games. I have no idea why. It was cheap and some free tissues. Oh, and free dust. The disc looks fine. I took a notion to play an Olympic game, and so I thought I'd pick this up. The price sticker there from HMV, $34.99. I think I've been delivered about £4 or £5. It's probably rotten, but I fancy playing it. But 35. Next one. It rattles. This is another one where the padded envelope has been reused many times. Oh, this one I'm quite... I'm just grateful that this hasn't been completely destroyed in the post. There's a bit of a crack in the back, been pushed in. It is the Hollywood pack for the Commie 64. My original Commodore 64 was this pack, the Hollywood pack. So you got Rambo, First Blood Part 2, Miami Vice, Platoon, The Great Escape and Top Gun. All really good games, I think, what I remember. I remember playing a lot of Rambo. 4 tapes. Important information, card. I've been looking for this for a while. Usually I've seen them go for 10 or 12 quid. And to be honest, it's probably just a shelf piece. As I said, this was my original Commodore. What happened with that machine was about 6 months in, the machine absolutely died. And Warranty just told us to send it back. However, I didn't send the games back. And they just refunded the money for the computer. And I got the light gun Fantastic pack. Light gun, but I got to keep this. So I've always wanted one of these back in the collection, so I'm happy I do. However, I'm going to have to check the pictures because I swear it was in better nick than this when I purchased it. Next one, another padded envelope. This is another Amazon buy. A game I've wanted for a while, just because I have to have it. Frank Herbert's Dune on the PS2. Again, boxed, complete. I already own this for the... Disc's a bit minging, but... I already own this for the PC. It is not a good game. But I have a crazy obsession with the film Dune. I've talked about it before. I own multiple formats, Laserdisc, VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, HD DVD, UMD, yeah, weird and wonderful formats. I own a lot of Dune games. This was the last one that came out, Frank Herbert's Dune. It's not good, but I need to have it in the collection because I didn't know they did it on the PS2, and when I saw that, I had to buy it. So that'll go on the Dune shelf. Oh, that wasn't very well sealed. Again, another PS2, and I suspect this one was Amazon, I think. Star Trek Shattered Universe. This one doesn't come with the manual. I'm going to have to check if it came with a manual. I took a notion to start buying Star Trek games again, as you probably already figured out. I already own a few, but I decided to start buying a lot more. So, Shattered Universe. I don't think any of the Star Trek games that I've picked up, well, any of the PS2 stuff I picked up was more than £3 or £4 each. Right. Time for a box. I'm a bit concerned about that bash, but I think I know what's in this box. And if it is, this is how you pack something. In a box. Oh yeah, this is definitely how you pack something. There's bubble wrap in here, and it's in a box. Because if this had just been shoved in a padded envelope, I would have been really pissed. And there's a lot of bubble wrap in here. It's another Star Trek game. It's not even in the best condition, the box, but hey ho. It's Star Trek Starfleet Academy Star Trek Bridge Simulator for the Super Nintendo. Now, it is box and cart only. The box is bashed, there is no inner. However, you can obviously buy trays. The cartridge is in nice condition. It doesn't smell like it's come from a smoker's house. It does work. I have seen manuals for sale on eBay for about £5 or £6. Again, it's a Super Nintendo game, and any Super Nintendo game that's boxed these days is prices are beginning to skyrocket. So I wanted this in my smallish Super Nintendo collection before it went crazy. And again, it's a Star Trek game. I already have, there's a TNG one I have, just looking at the shelf up there. However, it's the NTSC version, and playing it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Hoping if and when the Retron 5 ever makes an appearance. We'll see. Yeah, another one. Ooh. Tongue on the right angle there for cutting using these lovely things that will cut through anything. And inside the padded envelope, we have a box. I think I know what this is. If it is, I'm very well packed. I needed an Atari Lynx game. And I used to have Atari Lynx games. I used to have quite a few of the Atari Lynx games. Currently, I don't own any. However, I have bought Robo Squash. That was superly well packed. Even though the box isn't even in the greatest condition, but it is superly well packed. I was looking for basically the cheapest Atari Lynx game I could on eBay. Would I buy it now? The cheapest ones were like £3 odds. £3 for saying I was looking for a cheap Lynx game for a reason that'll become apparent later. Cheapest cartridge only were like $3.50 delivered or something like that. However, for $4.99 I got a boxed one, and it was very well packaged, so very happy with that. Again, that's how to send something properly. Another padded. Oh, this one's got an invoice on it. Dear Rocky, you smell of poo. That's nice. Oh, it's an Amazon one. I guarantee you're not satisfied with your order. Yeah, I expect so. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's stupid inventory stickers on the back of your games is most annoying. Used very good. It's used good, I would have said. Disc's a bit mank. But it was cheap, I know it was cheap. It's Star Trek Encounters, again on the PS2. I think I've bought every PS2 game I didn't already own. Already owned Elite Forces, which is... So that's Elite... again, it's... Just trying to pile all up here, sort of neatly. I think this one next. If you're familiar with a certain UK gaming retail, you'll know where this has come from. I don't normally buy from them, even though I have credit with them. Usually the prices are shocking. However, it's like this weird vacuum sealed cardboard thingy. So I bought from Game, the retailer. So I bought Gears of War 2 on the 360. I'm not even a fan of Gears of War. I own the first one. I have it, I think it's free download. I own the disc version, then I bought it as a free Games with Gold thing. So here's the manual. Oh, I've got a flashback map pack. Interesting to see if that code still works. Actually, it hasn't been rubbed off, so. Right, so I'm just going to remove all the stupid stickers. Fine. I basically paid 99p delivered. So, yeah. Somebody posted a link to some forum that said that Game are having like a clear out some of their stock, so for £1. Oh, it's shit. Let's give it to somebody as a present. My brother will probably like it. Part of envelope number 317. Oh, an invoice packing slip. Again, it doesn't tell me the price, but what was in it. This one's an interesting one. It's a 360 game. It's a Star Trek game, so that narrows down to 2. It's the latest 360 Star Trek game. I've seen the reviews. I didn't pay a hell of a lot for it. 3D compatible game. I've been interested to try. I didn't pay a hell of a lot, but I'm not expecting much, but I actually really want to try it out. So that's Star Trek, as in the rebooted movie series on 360. This little one's trying to escape. Again, folded over brown envelope in a bit. Sellotape. Oh! That becomes clear why. Normally I stay away from buy it nows on eBay, but oh, I got this tiny bit of bubble wrap inside the box. Because buy it now prices, including postage, generally people are just trying to save as much as they can. So it's another PS2 game, boxed, from a series I really like, but I don't think I've played this one. Oh, I might have. It's Escape from Monkey Island on the PlayStation of the 2. So, I want to see it plays in PS2. I've been playing some PS2 lately. I bought one from a colleague of mine at work, really cheap. Another console that is. I used to have one, and I've owned several, and I've ended up selling them. Also, kind of building up a half-decent PlayStation 2 collection again. One of those stickers that has the little tab in the middle that can't come off, so that's a game I actually intend to play, rather than some of these that might just end up being shelf filler, which I know is kind of stupid. Hey ho. And we've got this whole pile arrived in the one day. Ow! There's elastic banding flying everywhere. So let's just bat through them all. Little one. It's amazing the price difference of some of these parcels when they all contain a lot of the same stuff. Jesus. I've just looked at the price. Postage on this was £2.80. I'm assuming this was second class standard parcel. I don't think I paid much more for the whole thing. In fact, I'm sure I paid less than £2.80. I know for a fact they charged £1 for postage of this. They got it way wrong. It's another Star Trek game on DS. Star Trek Tactical Assault DS game. So it's boxed, complete, cart, and that was another £3. I'm sure that guy's either lost money or made nothing. Here's a Amazon one. Oh yes, this was and again, big fucking huge sticker across the back. This is new. It was super cheap. It's Borderlands 2, the add-on content pack. It was $2.99 delivered, Amazon Prime. So it supposedly arrived the next day. I think it arrived the next again day, but I haven't. The first Borderlands I put probably about 100 hours into. The second one I put maybe 2 or 3 hours into it. I haven't really dealt with it, but I believe, in fact, I'm certain this is cheaper than buying some of the content online. I know it's not all the DLC and there's a lot of rubbish, but for £3, plus it's another cool thing to go with. Do you like the Borderlands? I think I know what this one is. Again, this is pretty well packaged. So, Rise of the Robots. That's what it is. Camera batteries keep dying here, it's not great. I'm on the spare battery, which is off this cheapy third-party eBay sale. So, we've only got a few more packages to go. Getting quite a collection of crap on this floor. And packaging. So that's pretty well packaged. You know, when you can't sleep and it's like 4 in the morning, putting stupid bids on stuff you don't really want is it's in not bad condition. I checked, I paid, delivered £3.38. And this was £3.20 post. So, fees, this guy's made nothing. Manual. Box insert. Mac cartridge. And the consumer information thingy book. So basically this guy has made no money of selling you this. And that's the chance you take when you start stuffing in pens with free postage. So again, I'll add that to my SNES collection. I remember when this game was released, it's a huge fanfare, honestly. I know people that bought new PCs just to play this game. And then, well, then we found out, didn't we? Now, just quickly back to this for a second. Star Trek Tactical Assault. I paid, delivered, £2.25 for this. And it cost them £2.80 to post it. So, they've lost money on a game that looks like it's almost new. Now we have this one. This one was £3.20 to post as well. I've got an idea what's in it. Be careful because these are not easy to replace. Many years ago, I owned this. And then stupidly, I got rid of them. Got rid of it. So brown paper around some purple bubble wrap that looks like maybe a motherboard or something. But that looks about the right size for a motherboard, don't you? Yeah, I thought that was broken, but it's not. It's, what is it? No, it's not. This used to sell for a lot of money. It's limited edition. There was 75,000 made. I bought mine in John Menzies a long time ago, and I did pay £50 for it. I paid 50 quid for it. This is limited edition number 73,960. It's the Star Trek Judgment Rights limited edition PC box set. Judgment Rights is one of two really good, and I mean really good, point and clicks. That and the 20th anniversary. Now, I did go looking for what I've got left of this, because I know hopefully this is complete. Oh, it is too. Oh, this looks awesome. Right, this is going to be quite difficult to display. Right, so firstly you've got the game disc, and you've got an extra disc. There's like a interactive walk round thing on it. You've got the manual, the warranty card, the pin. Now, I'm sure my pin was different from this. Maybe I'm wrong. And this was the big kicker. Camera batteries. This VHS tape. The two I've seen, this one and the other one I owned. Both of the same tape. It has Errand of Mercy and City on the Edge of Forever on it. Errand of Mercy is the one where you're Ganians. And City on the Edge of Forever, is that Joan Collins? Yes, Joan Collins. That's from the travel back in time. Using the Guardian of Forever. So, where the hell is this? I was really lucky to get it for the price I did. It's big, it's meaty, and it's a fucking awesome game. It really is. I've seen them advertised for as high as £100, and I paid like 10 plus postage. Again, it's one of those, what you willing to pay. But I'm so glad to have that now. So we've got 3 packages left. I've been waiting to make this video for a while. There is one more thing on its way as far as I can tell. Looking at my list. And the size of those packages. So, now we'll go to this one. Yeah. This appears to be, literally, it's a PC big box game, so it's cardboard, and they've just put it in a fucking plastic bag. And they have. So, luckily, it's not been crushed to a million pieces, but this is not how you send big box PC type games. If that had been even padded envelope. So, they've talked about Judgment Rights, which is one of my favourite point and click Star Trek games. And here's another one. The 25th anniversary. This one, 25th anniversary, became before Judgment Rights. This is also the white label edition, the reprint. Oh look! They've used a Tesco bag as packing inside. So, I'm assuming this is the boot disc. Oh, what's this? Piece of white paper. Oh, it's instructions on how to make a boot disc for Windows 95 by Virgin. The manual. This is the exact same manual you get in the more expensive box version. White label releases. Warranty card that nobody ever filled in ever. Important info about getting the damn thing to work, because this is a DOS game and obviously this is running the time of Windows 95. This is the I want to say that this looks like exactly like the This looks like the dual one I had when I had this before, but I can't remember if I had that on the back. You know, it's an advertisement on the back for other games in the big box version. Well, the disc is branded white label, so maybe it was slightly different. More than by luck than by skill, this box is undamaged. Again, this is a point and click. Original crew, same as Judgment Rights. This and Judgment Rights use the same engine. 25th came first, and Judgment Rights. Both are really good games, and I highly recommend you get them. As far as I can tell, they're not available on Steam. I don't know about GOG, but they're really fucking good. So I've got 2 packages left. I've got this one that I had to go to the post office this morning to pick up. Again, what is concerning me is it looks nicely packed, but this top corner is dented. Now, I'm hoping the seller has put this in some kind of padding, because it looks really well packed. I mean, the brown papering alone looks nice. It's all proper cornered and all that kind of stuff. Oh, panic over. Everything's fine. My Sainsbury's Balance cornflakes have arrived. This is very well packed. Again, I'm really happy with this. Again, this is how you send something. This is how not to send something. This is how to send something. What did the seller... So on this really well packed one, the seller was charged at the post office counter when I signed it. It's fallen off. It was charged £2.80. And the shitty seller who hasn't got a fucking clue was charged £2.30. So for a few pence more. Seriously. Again, somebody is saying, here you go, thanks very much, please leave a nice feedback. And I will be, because this is... Again, as you'd probably figure out, I'm being on a bit of a Star Trek game kick here. Even more stuff at the bottom of this. So I bought another Star Trek game. This one I pirated many moons ago. Played through it, finished it, moved on. But I got a not bad deal on this. I got the game and the strategy guide. It is a point and click, but it's Star Trek Hidden Evil and the strategy guide, which was £18. My God, that's a rip-off. Oh, what's falling out? Oh, this looks like the manual that must have for the game. I mean, the paper's cheap as fuck this is on. This game is set just after the events of Star Trek Insurrection. It's set on that planet in the Briar Patch. So, oh my god, he's even put stuff inside there to make sure it wasn't crushed. So, of course, I've got the warranty card there. The manual that was inside that. GOK CD. Unmarked, like new. Box in really good shape. It's set after that. It's a point and click where you play some no name ensign. I don't think it got very good reviews when it was first released. Again, it's a 95-98 game. I really enjoyed it. I played through it once and completed, and that was it. Forgot about it. When I saw the deal for that, it was a bit more than I paid for some of the other games, but it did come with a strat guide, which is kind of really unusual. And I'm trying to rebuild my Star Trek game collection. So I think I'm going to have to do a separate video on that, because I've got this pile here, plus the ones that are on the shelf there and there. Now the final package, which comes in a Lego thingy box. What's that? Magma Monster Lego game box. It's got a fragile in it. This one was this is packaged by the fault of, I believe his channel's Retro Game Tech. I will put, if it's wrong, I'll put an annotation somewhere, and I'll put a link down below. It's a fellow Scottish guy. What he does is, well, first of all, he's got a complete N-Gage collection for God knows what reason, but he buys a lot of faulty consoles and does repair videos on them and stuff. And again, it was another sleepless night when my son was being unwell, so watching some of his YouTube stuff. I really like him. Yep, I could hear a Scottish accent for once. Anyway, he buys a lot of faulty stuff and then does repair videos on eBay, so I thought, why not? Well, the box is certainly an exact fit. Now, the problem with buying untested stuff on eBay, there's a couple of issues with it. Or faulty. If you're looking for gaming stuff, like, first of all, you have to wade through the hundreds of pages of PS3 and Xbox broken shit. Just stay away from that shit. Then there's, I just saw one 15-20 minutes ago. What was it? Job lot of PlayStation 1s untested, despite the fact they all came with power supplies, power cables, AV cables, and games. So nobody's put those items together to test the consoles, so none of them work. This one is something I've never owned before. I think I know what's wrong with it, and if it is correct, then I'm very happy. I haven't. Again, it's a handheld, obviously. It's actually smaller than I thought it was. I have played one before. It's an Atari Lynx. Duh. It's let's have a look. Some light scratches on the screen. Buttons are all there. I have played a Lynx 1 before, and as I said before, I owned quite a lot of Lynx games, just never a Lynx 2. Or a Lynx. The battery compartment's missing. I forgot about that. But for the price, it was a pretty good price. That's why I bought the game, because I didn't have any to test it with. So that was Rocky's package Bonanza. Stay tuned for more videos, guys. I've got well, obviously, there's a few videos I want to do. I might do a repair video on this. 6 double A's. Don't even have to go looking for double A's. So guys, what I'll do is I'll show you my little pile of rubbish and stuff, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care, bye bye. all my goodies. On that. All my and all the rubbish. So, bye-bye.